These are strange drinks. The Emperor's balls, that's hot! It cannot be.
Through fire and water, I have been sent back until my task is done.
Yarrick.
Yarrick? Yes. That is what they used to call me. The hero of Hades Hive.
By the Emperor's hot golden plums, strap yourself in for this one. Yes, I'm saying it right now. Yarrick is returning. Yarrick is not dead. He's coming back. He's fighting again. And when it happens, we're all going to lose our foily minds. So grab your foil, put it on, and join me as we go down this wet, wondrous, foily hole as we talk about Yarrick returning to Warhammer 40,000. Now, we've talked about this so many bloody times. The official story, the story that Games Workshop want you to accept and go to bed with, is that Yarrick died peacefully. Wrong, 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 wrong. If Yarrick is going to die, he's not going to die in his pajamas, tucked into his bed by the Emperor. He's dying on a mound of orc bodies, fighting in the Emperor's name, going down in an absolute blaze of glory. Do not believe the absolute pile of crap that Games Workshop are trying to sell you. Yarrick lives, and he's coming back to fight against the orcs one last time. Now, I can hear your voice in the background like an inquisitor asking me to put down the foil. Where's the evidence, Valrak? How do you know this is happening? I am the evidence, right? I am the foil. And what the foil says, the foil means. But if you want actual evidence, we've already started to hear whispers from the warp that the next edition of Warhammer 40,000, 11th edition, is going to feature orcs versus Space Marines. I am 150% down with those rumors. They can't be wrong at this point. The foil is never wrong at this point. And the whole narrative, the whole rumor about it is the orcs are coming back bigger, stronger, thicker, greener than ever, and they're heading back to Armageddon, where, of course, Yarrick is the main boy. It's all happening. It's all coming true. I'm telling you, right? The narrative is going to be the orcs going back to Armageddon, and Yarrick is going to rise like a phoenix from the ash to lead the Imperial Guard on that world one last time. We already have the Black Templars on that planet. The Grey Knights were there. I think they may have left by now. The Space Wolves are back in Armageddon. It may be a tag team of the Space Wolves and the Black Templars absolutely annihilating the orcs. I've heard rumors that the Space Wolves are supposed to be one of the main protagonists fighting against the orc threat, and that makes sense if we're on the planet of Armageddon where all the big names are, Logan Grimnar, etc., and stuff like that. It all makes sense. Not only that, Games Workshop have basically confirmed it themselves with some of the new promotional shots they did for the brand new Black Templar Codex. What the hell you on about, Valrak? Eyes in the background right now. This is one of the images they use for their promo shots, and I know it's a new image because in that image you have the new Black Templar Ancient, you have the new Shouted Chaplain in there, but look what they're fighting. They're fighting orcs. But what type of orc clan are they fighting? They're fighting Gaz Skull's orcs. And Gaz Skull is rumoured to be going back to Armageddon. That's what this whole narrative thing's about. That's what 11th edition's about. This planet right here is Armageddon. And I tell you right now, I bet that this shot is used in future narrative books to show the Black Templars fighting against the orcs on Armageddon. It's all slowly coming together, and we're building up for a massive return of this epic character in the Warhammer 40,000 narrative. But Valrak, we had the official statement from Games Workshop. He was in his bed. He died. We got to see his bag of bones. Those are not Yarrick's bones. You're being misled like the Alpha Legion have descended upon your planet. It's all part of the GW PSYOP. Not me, by the way. It's all part of the GW PSYOP to lead you astray. They want you to think your hero Yarrick is dead. But really, he's still alive. Well, where's he been then, Valrak? I don't know. Maybe he went on that ship with Helbrecht to search for Gazgul, got lost in the warp shenanigans, time effects and stuff like that. He got slung out, spit back out, and then he's returning to Armageddon. I have no idea how they're going to return him, but I know the foil knows that Yarrick is alive and he's coming back for one last fight. Does that mean a new model? Does that mean he's going to get the love again? I don't know. The foil doesn't know. But in stories, narratives and stuff like that, Yarrick is not dead. Ladies and gentlemen, Xenos and Heretics, it's happening, he's coming, and he's going to purge the Green Tide one last time, okay? One last time. Now embrace the foil, bow, and beg forgiveness, because the foil is never wrong.